Hey yo, it's lit man, it's the hit man. It is 5:40 a.m. my time. I'm a bit late to it, but I'm not crazy late, so bear with me. I think this is a very this picture image is a very befitting way to start the video off. But as you saw through the thumbnail and or title, Kefla is next up on JP as the Dokkanfest. Very bizarre. The reason I say bizarre is because it feels as though, like, I know it's been over a year, but it feels like we just got Kefla. And I'm not saying that from a global perspective. I'm saying that from JP. Like, yes, she came out in what, spring of last year, late May. I think it might have, so early summerish, something like that. She came out then, but it just feels like it hasn't been long enough for her to get a whole nother Dokkan Fest when there's so many. Dokkan will forever do this thing where they have so many units that can either get new Dokkan Fest, or their Dokkan Fest can come all the way back around, like they get new stages to their event. But I guess that's just how the game goes. Now, maybe Kefla generates more money than I know. Hitman doesn't know too much in this world, so maybe that's what it is. But no, seriously, the reason this is a very interesting idea is because if I can find her. No, where is she? There she is. STR Kefla, like I said, she came out not too long ago. Is this Kefla gonna be a base form Kefla, a Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, a Super Saiyan Kefla? I hope it's not Super Saiyan 2. I think I was on stream, what, 3-4 days ago, and a sub was like, what if we just get a new Kefla? Like, I think I was asking like dope ideas for a Dokkanfest LR, and he was like, what if we just get a new Kefla? Not as Super Saiyan, or not Super Saiyan 2, not base form, just Super Saiyan Kefla, because of course, where is she? Where is she? I didn't pull her up. There we go. Physical Kefla. This is where, this is, if they EZA her, this would be perfect. You want to know why it would be perfect? First of all, she's simply a banner unit. A lot of us have her, and a lot of us have her with dupes. I think I only have her with one dupe, but I'll have to go check in. Like I said, Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, so we hope this, at least I hope this Dokkan Fest is Super Saiyan 1 for obvious reasons. Her leader skill is amazing. I know it's very, very bland. And honestly, if she were to EZA during the celebration, they'd probably give her like Fizz type 3 key 90% or something like that. We'd have to see it through. But I think her getting Patara 3 key, a stats 160%, it's perfectly fine because Patara is so crazy. It can field a team without another leader skill next to it. Like, I don't know if y'all know, but Dokkan didn't always have these dual leader skill categories. That's why this Kefla is built like that. She's from a time long, long ago. So, yo, I sound like an old head. No, but seriously, man, I feel like this would be a great opportunity. I've been waiting for this for a couple of months now, actually. When did I think she was gonna EZA? I forgot. But there was a point this year when I was hoping Kefla was gonna EZA. I have to double check the timeline. I was hoping she was gonna EZA. She didn't do it. This is their opportunity. There's no better reason to do it besides now. If she were to not EZA, theoretically, Tech Hit he'd skip a lot of units. Now I'm lagging because I'm on my data right now. Sorry, but Tech Hit would be very high up the, or very low on the list, but very high in terms of who needs an EZA. Tech Hit might be the one unit in Dokkan history that needed an EZA as his banner dropped. It was he was a global first, and he set global back a couple of months. Like, he messed up scheduling, he did a whole bunch of this, that, and the third, and then my man's on top of that wasn't even that good. So like, some of us summoned for him, got him, and didn't even use him like that. He was not an exceptional TUR at all. So his EZA, like I said, would be justified, but he skipped like over a dozen units if he were to do it. Of course, Namek Goku didn't get his EZA. That's one of the main units he'd skip. I know people are waiting for that one. But yeah, I mean, okay, now going through the next part of this list, I don't know, I'd bet like $20, just if y'all want to take my word for it. I'm pretty sure this hit is next up in the World Tournament for his awakening. It's either him or the STR Goku Black, right? I think it's hit though. So if they do a World Tournament on JP, which I'm sure they will, this would be the perfect time to awaken this guy. I don't see, like, this team, Universe 6, bro. Let's go down to, Universe 6 needs a lot. Like, Universe 6 is a very bare bones category. Now, on top of them being bare bones, the free-to-play units aren't exactly exceptional in today's day and age. I pulled them up because I think there's a legitimate chance on top of physical Kefla these guys get an Extreme Z area. I think that would be dope. That's a good idea. It'll help a lot. The only unit I have an issue with namesake wise is this Kefla, because she is Super Saiyan 2. The AGL one is Super Saiyan 2, but the AGL one, she was a monster when she dropped, but her damage doesn't hold up. And sometimes when she gets hit hard, bro. So as much as I do like that AGL one, or at least I used to, I think a new Super Saiyan 2 Kefla wouldn't do any harm. It'd be fine. I mean, she'll probably have a better, or at least a different purpose, but I don't know if she'll be better than the AGL one. We'll have to see it through. Like I said, this Hito Awaken, STR Kefla. Another thing, so I don't know if was it I seriously or Luca. I think it might have been Luca Dokkan. He straight up with an exclamation. I think he used an exclamation point. He stated like she's getting a new leader skill. If she's getting a new leader skill, what is that even like? What would that even feel? You know what I'm saying? Because you go through Kefla, of course, Peppy Gal. Like look at all the categories she's on. They sum up her character. Kefla is not a very Kefla's character development between Kefla and KO is very shallow, to say the least. Very fast-paced character arc. So her personality is basically being on Peppy Gals, being in the Tournament of Power, being a Pitara Fusion, being a unit that transforms, a Super Saiyan 1 and 2, the ace in the hole, aka final trump card. She's from Universe 6. She exhibits rapid growth. And I wouldn't necessarily say Kefla had a time limit, but oh no, they do because of the retcon. Yeah, you know, mortals can only do it for X amount of time, which means Tech Vegito, is he on Tech Blue Vegito, is he on time limit? He has to be, right? I gotta go double check that. I have to. But no, I'm chatting, man. No, but seriously, I don't know. And her link set might be a little bit wonky. There were 2 issues with this STR Kefla. A lot of people hated. I thought she was great upon her release, but apparently people feel way differently. I think people are they're skipping over the couple of months where she was a very valid option on her teams and going straight to when she aged, because she aged very quickly, right? When she aged extremely fast, and they're skipping straight to that. I think Kefla was a good unit. She only had 2 issues upon release. She was a key fiend. She wanted all the orbs on the board if you could get it for her. Not really, just 6, you know. But she wanted a lot of orbs. And of course, you got to wait her out because she's transforming. Even though her base form is actually, it's not a terrible unit. Like her base form is a valid unit. It's weird. You'd think she'd be trash because that's how a lot of these first form units are. But she's actually not terrible. She can put up decent numbers. I say decent as in like 2.5, 2.8 million attack stats. She can do that turn 1. I've seen her do it before. I just don't remember what the setup was. And then the Super Saiyan Kefla ramps up, obviously. Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, very, very specific unit because she wants to fight a pure or Universe Survival Saga category enemy. And on top of that, it's cool that she can be type effective. And she changes rainbow, or she can't changes physical orbs to STR orbs. This is one of those situations where, think of LR Turles, where he can actually use his ability twice. Kefla definitely should have been one of the only units in the game to have an active skill she can use twice. I think it would have been befitting, but you see she gives herself key in this final state. Does she do that in Super Saiyan? She does not, yeah. So the other issue with Kefla, besides the fact that she's an orb fiend, her link set, her not having prepare for battle is, listen, Tournament of Power is cool, bro. I think it's a great link. It really is. But when she's not on a Universe 6 team or a Tournament of Power team, mind you, she's on hella teams. It just is annoying. Like I hate a unit that you have to babysit. Ask Rose. I hate units you gotta babysit. That's just not the type of guy I am, even though she does get defense at the start of turn. Her defense actually isn't amazing for a unit that gets 150/60 when she transforms percent defense. Her attack stats in Super Saiyan 2 are good, but you really want that type effective for her to feel like, damn, she's cracking this unit. Of course, she gets an additional guaranteed super with the 6 orbs, and now she has innate dodge. So her defense isn't trash. It's just her defensive stat leaves a lot to be desired in difficult content, if that makes sense. That's just my experience with Kefla. I think I have 2 dupes in Kefla, and she's like at least an average of link level 7. So I feel like I have a good gauge on Kefla. Her leader skill is not the best. Like I said, Universe 6 is one of those categories. I feel this way about Universe 6, almost with the fusion category, and then what was the last one? Oh, Shadow Dragon Saga. They're like 3 of what, maybe 7 or 8 categories that are legitimate Dokkanfest categories upon release, at least in tandem with another leader skill if they had that at the time. And they aged with so little help that they're not even, I don't even consider them real categories. Like, I consider them categories on the level of low class warrior. Of course it's better than low class warrior, but I'm saying in terms of, like, I see a unit have that leader skill and it's like, oh, okay, cool, get out of my face. Like, Universe 6 is not a real team to me anymore because a lot of the units on it can't be truly fielded on great teams. But that, you guys see what I'm saying. Like, Shadow Dragon Saga, who are you grabbing from Shadow Dragon Saga after, I'd say, what, the GT Trunks and Goten, maybe? Are they even on? I forget. But them, and then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then maybe a couple of the Super Saiyan 4s. Like, that's it. Like, it's a very thin category. Universe 6 is like that. You guys get what I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it at that. I get to chatting sometimes. I hope I didn't keep boring you guys. I just wanted to inform you, Kefla is next up. Oh, her typing. Hey, I gotta do this. I love doing this, guessing her typing. I gotta see if I'm right. I think Kefla is gonna be AGL. I heard somebody on Twitter, like, I put out a tweet. Somebody said they think she's gonna be Tech. I think she's gonna be AGL. I'm excited to see what they are. That's honestly one of my favorite part about new units, guessing what their type. I don't know. That's just one of my thing. Like, sometimes I care more about that before I even find out what their leader skill is. That's just one thing that gets me hyped, man. But I'll leave it at that. I hope I didn't keep you guys too long. Kefla is next up. Hopefully an AGL Kefla for the sake of my ego. Tech Hit possibly getting an easy A. Physical Kefla hopefully getting an easy A. I'll leave it at that. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys were informed or entertained. Consider liking or subscribing. Hitman is out.